Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. So welcome to my channel everybody. Oh, we have a lot of stuff. So we're going to do some cool stuff today. This will be a 3-part, meaning this is part 1. I could put part 1 up here, I guess. And I need to turn on the other light. Sorry, I need to turn on 2 lights because I didn't realize how very dark it is. Let me turn on the big light. So I need a handmade gift for actually this will be 4 parts for an event I'm holding here in October 14th, and I'm going to make it. So here is the gift bag, which will be part 4. Here's my little white gift bag. Now, what's going in my gift bag? I have a notebook, a journal. Really love it. I already got stuff prepped in there. I have, where's the other parts of it? Okay, so we're going to make the card that's going to go in it. So I have this. This is just a little scratch pad that I already have that prepped, but we're going to make the card today. Over here, you probably can't see it, but I got a whole bunch of goodies prepped for this. I didn't even have time to write down what we're using. I'll do that afterwards. So let's get started. I am so excited. So this was the paper pumpkin instruction sheet. On the back, it gives you everything in the kit, the QR code, and the coordinating colors. That is out of the way. So we are going to start off with, I have fallen in love again with this weathered background stamp I have that is old. We're going to be using this too. Yes, we are. We're going to use the stamp and the punch. That's a new one. So fun stuff. So what do we have? Let's get it out. So we have very vanilla envelope. From the kit, I'm using this up. I don't know how much of it I'm going to use, but quite a bit. And stamps. Let's see. We are going to use this one, not the thanks, and which is the other one I had? For you, probably grateful for you, which needs to go on a block. Oh, with love and gratitude. We'll stick that one on there. So those are the stamps, but I have a 6-inch piece of old chocolate chip stitched ribbon. This ribbon is 1 inch, and I took 6 inches. In the middle, I went and tied a piece of twine. Then I have 2 more pieces of twine, which are way longer than they need to be. So these are like 7 inches. And I have some of that braided mossy meadow ribbon that we're going to use. So I'm going to have to measure these. Where's my ruler? I put all my other rulers away. I used to have like 4 or 5 of them. Here we go. So let's start with our card base. Our card base is Cajun Craze. It is 4 1/4 by 11. It is scored at 5 1/2. And it must be going this way because I'm like, that's not right. 5 1/2 and at 6 1/8 because it's going to be a very tiny little book bind. Reason being is this was actually left over from the other 2 projects and I didn't want to cut it down any further. So layer number 1 for our card is 4 1/2 by 4. Yeah, 4 in a smidge maybe. Layer number 2 is this one, which is a 1/2 inch of crushed curry. That's another color we're using on the other projects. The very vanilla layer number 3 is 4 1/4 by 3 3/4. And then of course we're going to get to that, but let's get this put together. So first of all, we just need the glue bottle would be helpful. We're going to add glue right on this part in between there. We're going to close it up. pushed down really well. You could use tear tape. I'm not bothering with that. It's going to be good. So here's my little piece of crushed curry. Just to highlight it. And then we're going to put down our mossy meadow layer. X to mark the spot, dot, dot, dot. And stick that in its corner. Really, really pretty. So that's basically our card fold. We're going to do our stamping now. So I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to start with the weathered paper. You guys know I've been having fun using some of my old stuff. Love that this is my cloth pad, because I don't have to be like super careful, but we are going to take off that ink, and we want the grains going horizontally, not vertically. So let's lay this down now and give it a rub down. Woohoo! I know it's going to come out great, and it did. That's it with it stamped off. Can you believe it? So next, do we do a little bit of this maybe? Just to add some detail in there? Yeah, we're going to do that. So I'm going to go to the top. If I don't like it, I can not use it. So and then I'm going to lay this one right about there. Oh, I could do this to the envelope. Yes, we are. Oh, I do like it. So that's for the inside. Let's do the envelope now. Can I do the envelope? I can do... the envelope will be difficult. We'll do the envelope going this way just because I want to see what it looks like. So take it off and put this down like, oops. Let's try again. I might need a new envelope. Oh, it still looks cool. I'm happy with it. So that's all there is for that. I'm going to stick that well and away from me. Now. Okay, now we do need to cut this up. So I have to bring out my guillotine because we got to open this up and cut me some pieces. So this is that box. So I'm going to score those. I'm going to get these great big huge scissors of mine. Oh, the cap fell off inside. And I am going to cut down, try to get it in the little groove where these two edges meet. Just because these are very, very sharp scissors. There we go. So now I'm going to cut this panel off. I'm going to cut the next panel off, and then I'm going to use a punch. So I'm going to set that into my bits. I'll probably use those in the other projects, but this is what I was after. And this is where we are using the Heartfelt Hexagon punch. So I want the grain of this going horizontally. So I know I need to cut it this way, and I'm going to try to get it all the way over. So there we go. That's what we were after. All of that just for that little bit. And is it worth it? It most certainly is. So layering leaves. I already did this. I took this and stamped it in Mossy Meadow. Then I took a super, super old. This needs to go in the garbage. It is so old it doesn't really want to work. And I dipped it in my Mossy Meadow ink pad, and I scribbled all over that with it. And then I'm going to scratch paper, please. Now I'm only going to do this on this video. The other ones I'm not going to do it in. So we took crumb cake, and I'm going to stamp, 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 close it up. I'm not going to repeat this on the other ones because I've already punched the others out. Now I'm just going to give this a quick like this, and then I'm going to stamp, stamp, stamp with the Cajun Craze. Ta-da! And now we're going to punch with the bow punch. And this is sticking off, so that will need to come off. And I used just scrap pieces of very vanilla to do this. I didn't like it. I'll show you. I did not like it on Mossy Meadow. This was way too dark for what I'm going for. So we had to change it up. So there's my other pieces. This can get cleaned off real quick. And let's move on to part 2. Where is my layer? There's the envelope, the inside layer. Okay, the inside layer is going to get that wonderful stamp. We can do Happy Thanksgiving or Thankful for a Friend. Thankful for friends like you. And we could probably do this in Cajun Craze or Mossy Meadow. But I thought, where's my early espresso? Since my ribbon is chocolate chip, this is the closest I got right now. I got rid of all those old ink pads. So Thankful for Friends Like You. Now we're also going to stamp from the kit this little one, and we can do With Love and Gratitude or Grateful for You. And I think we're going to do Grateful for You. So let's stick that one aside. Yes. And this is going to be in... Oh, we should probably add some of this to our leaves. I didn't think about that, but that would be so... And I love that it is so vivid. You can really see it. So I'm not going to do any more stamping for the inside. We're going to set that aside because I think I'm going to put some of that on my leaves. So I'm going to go ahead and glue the inside piece down. Now, you can make a book fold any size you want. This just happens to work out for this piece, okay? It was just done this way for the Mossy Meadow piece. So we have this, and maybe we will add, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure. This is going to come on here. This piece we're going to use, but to do this, let's move that aside. Let me show you all the bits I have. So I have my 2 leaves I did, which I do want to stamp in. Oh, there's another one. So I do want to add, I got to clean this off because it's still, oh no, I did it already. Okay, let's add some of that early espresso on there. Yes. I'll have to remember that for the other ones. So there's my 2 leaves. I cut up some of those gold bits. I wanted at least 3 pieces for each card. I have a little sprig from the bow punch of Cajun Craze and Daffodil Delight, and a little bit of the sprig punch in Craft. Oh my goodness, I'm going to lose my brain. First of all, we're going to, this is just some cheap flimsy printer cardstock or something I had in my drawer. I'm going to use this to back this piece because this is just as flimsy. I'm just backing it to give it some stability. Ooh, 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 love it. So now we're going to use that gold leafing powder, believe it or not, just for these. So I have a spare bit. Where's the, oh yes. So if you haven't used gold leafing yet, There's lots of ways you can do it. I am using the heat and stick powder. Taking my old, you can still, I still got gold leafing in there. I'm going to give that a touch, and then I'm going to touch it down here. Oh, I forgot to heat it. Well, that ain't going to work. We're going to try that again. Other side. Gold leaf is going to go everywhere. So, there. There. Now the heat and stick powder, and all I really need to do is stick some in there. I need those reverse tweezers, would be very handy about now. Which side has it on there? There we have it. Now I cannot, my gun like reaches down to my knees, so hold on. I'm heating it up, melting it, hopefully. And hopefully this works out the way. And now I'm going to dip it in the gold leafing and rub some of it off. I don't want a whole lot on there. I just want some bits. And that's good enough. I don't want it totally covered. So let's try this again. As I'm probably going to get gold leafing all over my nails. Alright. Let's dip this into some gold leaf. Give it a rub down. That will work too. I just wanted to add a hint of the gold in there. So that's all that was about. And I'm going to do this on all of them. Let's cover this up. Put those down. Add this, cover that up. That's all it was doing. Maybe it doesn't want to go. This is where, why is this like not wanting to close? There. So put that aside and we can get on with our project. So we have our Grateful For You. Isn't that pretty? So we need a little something on here, and I thought we could stamp this very lightly. Let me close up the early espresso. We don't need that anymore. I don't need the Versamark. I don't need that. I need the crumb cake. So we're going to stamp off several times. 1, twice, and then the third time we're going to stamp on our image here. Oh, really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see it. It is very faint, but that is what I wanted. Now we're going to do that again. Here's our card. This is going to go in the center with Grateful For You in it, and then we're going to do our sprigs. So I'm going to add a little bit of this the same way here and here. So, ink it up, stamp off really well, and then we're going to go here, and here you're going to, oh, that is so cool. So we have that one, stamp off really well. We're going to turn it around. We can connect them kind of, and then we're going to do a little bit. See, this is what happens if you don't ink it off in this new place. So, new inking off. We're going to add a little here. And I need to scoop my paper up. Oops. Why is that like doing that? There. Don't want those lines in it. And we're going to come like right there. Ta-da! So that looks so, so good. Oh, close this up. Yes, I do have gold leaf. Is it stuck to me permanently? No. It's like that would not do well. So now this, ooh, la, 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 la. It looks so good. Now we can start putting all our goodies and bits on it. Dot, 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 dot. All right. So let's build. Where did it go? Where did it go, guys? Scream out at me, right? There it is. So here is our sentiment is going to go right here. And that is going to go like so. And now we can start to build what we're going to do. So I just want a hint of this. We're going to lay it down, look at it, figure out what we're doing. A little gold there, a little gold on this side, and it is pouring rain. My grandson is going to play in the pouring rain. It is football today. So there's another bit. I only want 3 of those. So I do need 1 more of these though, because I'm going to add that one there and this one down here. So I'm liking how I got it placed. Now we can put it together. So we're starting down with this one. 1 little bits on there. So right there. Next one. Little blue came through my slits of that. So I'm going to start with this one. Right there. And next one. What's great about this is it's so big it's going to cover up so much. I'm not worried about things. And this bit, I think, is going to go there. And this one, we'll just put it right on top of that one. Oops, stay in place here. This one is going on. Why is that like not wanting to stay in place at all? So now we have those 2 little bits. So one is going to get Cajun Craze and one is going to get the crushed curry. So there's the crushed curry. This one is going to get the Cajun Craze, and this piece is not wanting to stay down at all. Needs to get a little bit more. This one we're going to tuck in, and so is this one going to get tucked in once we get this on. This is going on to dimensionals. You're going to need at least 4. Well, no, we could probably do it with 3. It will. And now that we got that little bit of a backing on there, you can hear it. It's not so flimsy. We want to make sure. Absolutely love it. This one, like I said, is going to get tucked in right where, of course, oh, that's perfect. Do I dare? We're going to use a glue dot to stick that one in. So we're going to put a glue dot there and one at the top. Now this little one is just going to come out over here, and I can do glue on this. So globble do, globble do. If I can get it off of my finger, I'm going to have to get that off. So now this, we got, remember I said we had the mossy meadow. I think we're going to do one of those little bits where you put some twine behind it, maybe. Not sure I'm liking that. Maybe a little gold. This is actually supposed to go over here. Maybe I just, Yes, we're going to use a little bit of gold. Just a little bit. So we're going to just wrap it around our fingers like 3 times. 3 fingers 3 times. And then we're going to have to place it down in here. Which, if you know me, you know that just sometimes doesn't work well. Oh, so we're going to go, yep, I know what we're doing now. I'm going to use glue dots. We're going to go here. Start with this one with the glue dot. One in the middle. Gonna do like a figure 8 here. One on the end. So let's see if this is gonna work. We're gonna go this way, wrap it this way. Guess we didn't need that down there. Oh, but I want it going, I want it following. Need to go up. I want it to come up this way, not down. So up this way, we want it to follow our let's start in the middle. Maybe that'll do it. Do the figure 8 in the middle. Just to tie it down there. As I turn it, it turns. Not very helpful. There we go. We have our figure 8. So I need another glue dot to get it in there. The ones on the ends were useless. I didn't know that until I tried this. And it looks like we need one next to that one, and I'm not worried about trying to get it perfect. I just want it roughly in there. We're just adding as I say, I'm not worried as I adjust it. I want this one going up and this one coming down now. Okay, that will work. You can even add a third loop there just to use it up. Now we're going to put dimensionals on it. Stay down. Dimensional time. Wonder if I just put it all the way across the bottom. That will hold everything in place. And we can even use those gold bits. So my ribbon, yes, I'm still using my ribbon. I'm putting my ribbon like so. So I need to cut, I need to put these in the center. I think I need a bow in here. I should have added some loops in there too with that twine. Can I do that? Is it too late to tuck those in there? It's never too late to try, right? we need to trim those off completely. And then I'm going to stick a bow right there. Let's just make one, hopefully. Nope. I'm telling you, sometimes. Nails do not help make bows at all. Where is the piece that needs to get pulled? Yes, 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 yes. Let's get all of that stuff away. I'm almost wondering if I still need that, but I would like that on there because it would tie it all in. So I want this here. So glue dots right there. Sometimes you think have it designed just so, and then you look at it and you need like, oh, that needs that little bit more. And that's this. It needed that little bit more. So cut my tails. Really cute. This now is going here, but I don't need these tails on it. So I'm going to cut those off. Those were just to tie my ribbon together. But what I am going to do is add a little piece of Mossy Meadow on there. So I'm going to need 2 glue dots, one for the top and one for the back. One for the top, that's for the Mossy Meadow to go around. I just want a hint of it. I guess I could just tie it in a knot back there. Well, it might help if I give myself enough to tie a knot with, because then it's going to go down with tear tape. As this is a gift, it's not going in the mail, so I am okay with the bulkiness of the ribbon. So there. Now I'm going to put a piece of really thin 1/8 of an inch tear tape down the center. And yes, guys, thanks for hanging with me. We are almost done with this card. And then I've got to rush in, and I don't have rain gear. I know I'll be sitting in the bleachers. Why can't I find the end of the tear tape? Because I'm pushing my fingers the wrong direction. So I don't want it all the way to the top. I just want it, that's going to do it. Go over it, release it, and I've made a huge mess I'm going to leave. So there is my little touch of the Mossy Meadow. Now we're going to trim the ends here, just like so. One going that way, one going this way. Really cute little card. A lot of work on that card. And don't forget, we have in the kit, if I can find them, we have those gold dots they gave us. Let's see. Gold dots. Not sure where I put them. Are they in my goodie bag? No. They had embellishments. We have these gorgeous little gold dots. Wasn't sure of them, but that is what this card needs. 1, 2, and 3. And they're nowhere to be found because I probably put them somewhere. Let's see. If I put them up, I would have put them in the bling box. That's not the bling box. It also has, is Is it just floating on here as I search madly? Oh, come on. Nope, that's not them either. Okay, we can use those. It needs some bling. Somewhere in here are those little... Oh, you know what? Those gold dots weren't in this. They were in the kit. They were in the Christmas kit. That's where those gold dots were from. That's why I can't find them. They would be perfect for this. So we're going to go 1, 2, and 3 right down there. And that is a gorgeous card. Love it, love it, love it. My envelope is simple. There's just something on the back. I think this is a little crooked. Oh well. It's going to be what it's going to be. I'm not going to put my label on it because this is going in my gift bag. So I hope you guys like this. I absolutely love it. This could have been spread out a little bit further there, but it still is really pretty, catchy fall colors. Thankful for friends like you. Absolutely gorgeous. I hope you guys like it enough to consider giving me a thumbs up, like, or share. You guys have been sharing, and I got notified from YouTube. I hit 1,000 subscribers. I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I was like totally floored. So I cannot thank you all enough for doing that. That is like beyond my wildest dreams. I was so ecstatic this morning. So thank you so very much for all of your support, and I really hope you enjoy this. Don't forget, there will be 4 parts to this little gift bag. This is part 1. And get out your old background stamps, guys. Boy, it really does add and makes this kit go even farther. So I am very grateful for each and every one of you. So please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now.